Can anybody recollect what exactly we have done in financial management as such? What has happened during last session? Anyone? Am I audible to you all? It will be better if you can speak, Genius.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what exactly we were dealing during last lecture? क्या हम कर रहे थे? Ginil got me the right answer, but it was through, yes, it was through chat box. He was telling, he has told us that we have done CVP and ARR. These were the traditional method of evaluating any capital budgeting project. Okay, and we have also seen that if we will take it up, so with that we can decide whether this project is better or that project is better. And I'm telling you, if there is a financial loss of an individual, it's okay. That only one person or their family will be going to face that problem or challenge or but if it is a financial wrong decision for any company, that is going to affect several people, many a times entire economy. And the best example is 2008 recession, which has been faced by entire world due to Lehman Brothers mistake. That was a leading company, and I have given you the case studies of Jet Airways. I have given you the case studies of Kingfisher. How wrong decision or how wrong capital decision, one wrong capital decision of those companies made entire company to bankruptcy, and finally they are no more in the market. So those were the traditional method, ARR and CVP. Okay, we have seen, and of course where we will get the highest ARR. This question you must have practiced. Yes or no? कुछ क्वेश्चंस आपने घर पे प्रैक्टिस करे रहेंगे as an assignment. No answer. Why? Kindly do the practice. It's very important. And it's a part of assignment, and accordingly you will get the marks. Next week I'm going to check the assignment of capital budgeting and first chapter, the basics of financial management and so on and so forth. So today we are going to learn the modern technique which comprises three parts: NPV, IRR, and PI, profitability index. Okay. Let us talk about NPV. How it goes. So for NPV, you have to get the present value of cash inflow and present value of cash outflow. So the present value of cash outflow will always be given. Okay, that is known as discounted cash flow. याद है मैंने जब आपको टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी पढ़ाया था तभी इसको बोला था दिस इज कॉल्ड एज डिस्काउंटिंग एंड दिस इज कॉल्ड एज कंपाउंडिंग. जब भी हम प्रेजेंट वैल्यू निकालेंगे इट इज डिस्काउंटिंग. That is same thing is given in the textbook also. We have to get the discounted cash inflow and we have to get the discounted cash outflow. That is nothing but present value of cash inflow and present value of cash outflow. If the present value of cash inflow is higher than the present value of cash outflow, this is there in our formula. If the present value of cash inflow is higher than the present value of cash outflow, and if we are getting positive answer, if it is more than 1, then definitely we are going to accept those projects. If it is more than 0, we are supposed to accept. If it is less than 0, then we have to reject. Okay? Understood, everyone? You will understand when we will do the question. Similarly, when it comes to profitability index, in spite of deducting, we will divide. In spite of minus, we will divide. The rest all will be same. If it is more than 1, then again we will accept. If it is less than 1, again we will reject. Okay? This is how the NPV and PI we will take it up. Like you have seen the last question, whereby there was outflow of 4 lakhs, inflow like this. Outflow of 5 lakh, inflow was like this. Yes or no? ये क्वेश्चन किया था हमने, और ये सब हमने ट्रेडिशनल मेथड से किया था जहाँ पे टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी नहीं लिया था। आज वही क्वेश्चन को हम लोग मॉडर्न मेथड पे करेंगे जहाँ पे हम टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी को कंसीडर करेंगे। यस और नो?
यस सर।
यहाँ पे हमने उसको मल्टीप्लाई नहीं
Yes,
किया
sir.
था। देन मैंने आपको डिस्काउंटेड बताया था जहाँ पे हमने पीवी फैक्टर से मल्टीप्लाई किया एंड वी गॉट दिस वैल्यू एंड फाइनली वी कैलकुलेटेड देयर पेबैक पीरियड। ARR also we did and we defined which project is better. The same illustration I am taking for NPV and PI, and we are also assuming the PV factor at the rate of 10%. Okay. PV factor at the rate of 10%. अगर 10% रहेगा, then I think present value आप मुझे बता सकते हो for 5 years क्या आएगा बताओ। फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ कोर्स क्या करेंगे आप? हंड्रेड डिवाइड बाय 110. This is the PV factor for first year. Multiply by equal to second year. उस दिन किया था ना आप लोगों ने? Divide by equal to ये सेकेंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर, फोर्थ ईयर, यही वैल्यू हमने लिखा है। The same value we wrote here. First year, second year, third year, fourth year, and fifth year. Yes or no? And fifth year
Yes, sir.
वापिस इक्वल टू करेंगे तो फिफ्थ ईयर का वैल्यू आ जाएगा। Same question I am taking up. These were the traditional way to identify them, PVP and ARR. Now I am going for modern method. तो मैं क्या करूंगा? What I have done, I have multiplied those inflow with present value interest factor. Okay, because this 4 lakh which I am getting after 4 years, उसका present value क्या है? Only 2,73,200. If the rate of interest is 10%. That's very important. यही चीज हम लोग एरर करते हैं. Okay, the money what I am getting in project A of 2 lakh after 4 years, if the rate of interest is 10%, today this 2 lakh is only 1,36,600. Clear है? So in this previous method, we have never taken time value into consideration. In the modern method, I am taking time value into consideration. That is only the difference. Okay. And there are three methods. In traditional method, there are two methods, ARR and CVP. Payback period and average rate of return. And in modern method, these two, NPV and PI, and इसके अलावा और एक है IRR. Clear है? So the same question.
Yes, sir.
Do it in your notebook. I'm purposely not taking your textbook question because that you practice at home. This is all question you practice at home. No problem. I'm doing different type of question for your practice over here. Okay. So multiply karo 2 lakh into 9 point this. What you are going to get? Value will be this. Similarly 175 this. तो मैंने क्या किया? डिस्काउंटेड कैश फ्लो निकाल लिया और प्रोजेक्ट कैश इनफ्लो है ना, ये कैश इनफ्लो है. डिस्काउंटेड कैश इनफ्लो है फॉर प्रोजेक्ट ए. उसी तरह दिस इज डिस्काउंटेड कैश, ऐसा आ रहा है ना, इसको इनफ्लो बोलते हैं. और ये क्या है? कैश आउटफ्लो है. प्रेजेंट वैल्यू ऑफ कैश आउटफ्लो. सॉरी, ये 4 लाख आज जा रहा है, 5 लाख आज जा रहा है. तभी मुझे इवेलुएट करना है प्रोजेक्ट ए इज बेटर फॉर मी और प्रोजेक्ट बी इज बेटर फॉर मी. मल्टीप्लाई किया आप लोगों ने, सबको मल्टीप्लाई करो. दिस मल्टीप्लाई बाय दिस, दिस मल्टीप्लाई बाय दिस, दिस मल्टीप्लाई बाय दिस and getting this. So we have to multiply with present value interest factor. How to get the present value interest factor? We did lot of practice at the beginning only. The time value of money. I told you this is very important part for capital budgeting. Okay. Similarly for project B also, discounted or present value we need to calculate. So 1 lakh into 0.90, 90,000, 2 lakh into this is equal to this. 3 lakh into PV factor is this. 4 lakh into PV factor will be this. 2 lakh into PV factor will be this.
Hi, sir. Sir, I'm unable to hear you well. I'm not sure if it's a issue on my end or this is a network issue.
Others, are you able to hear me? Other students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
yes, probably you can just leave the meeting and rejoin.
Sure, sir. I'll do that. Thank you.
You did all this. Have you got these values for project A? Have you got these values for project B? Just let me know. write along with me in your assignment book. I may not be able to give you that much time. Okay? So kindly write along with me only. Once it is done, please let me know. Once you have completed this entire thing, just let me know. Then we will go for applying them into formula and then we'll proceed further. So once you have completed this part, beta, then it's very easy. What you need to do, you have to calculate the total present value of inflow. These were the individual present value of cash inflow. Okay. So for 5 years, these are the individual cash inflow, present value of cash inflow for 5 years for project A, for project B. Now, as per as NPV, what we have seen earlier, project B was better than project A. Yes or no? Whether PVP or ARR. यही लिखा था आपने? हाँ या ना बताइए जरा. Project B was better than project A. Yes. तो नाउ देखते हैं न्यू मॉडर्न मेथड से यही चीज हो रहा है या नहीं. तो मॉडर्न मेथड में सर हमने ये तो कर लिया. अभी मेरा फॉर्मूला क्या बताता है सर. फॉर्मूला बहुत सिंपल है सर. एनपीवी का फॉर्मूला क्या है. प्रेजेंट वैल्यू ऑफ कैश इन फ्लो माइनस प्रेजेंट वैल्यू ऑफ कैश आउट फ्लो. हम चेक करेंगे. So these are the formulas which we are going to apply. So we'll be going to apply this. What was the formula? Present value of cash inflow was this much. Present value of cash outflow is this much. For project B is like this and this. So what is NPV? Cash inflow minus cash outflow. So inflow was 5,81,715. Outflow was 4 lakh. So positive only. But we are getting how much surplus? 1,81,175. But for project B, we are getting 3,86,000. Now tell me which project is better? A or B? Once you derive or arrive to this figure, then you have to just deduct, minus करना है. So which project you are finding is better? A is better or B is better? Because in A, net present value is 1,81,175, whereas in project B, the net present value is 3,86,000. Which project you
B
feel
is better.
B is better. Sir, both are positive, but B has more net present value as compared to A. Getting? So this is how the question will be. Okay. Similarly, if we will go for profitability index, so again we have more. क्या करेंगे profitability index में? सिर्फ divide करेंगे. तो divide करो. This divide by 4 lakh. कितना आता है वैल्यू देखो. 581 divide by 4 lakh. आया 1.45, which I written here. Similarly, this divide by 5 lakh. Divide by 5. I have 1.77. Yes or no? So both we are
Yes,
getting
sir.
positive. Okay, both we are getting positive, but this is higher than that of B. That's why B is better than. Most probably you will get similar answer. Suppose if it would have been the 8 लाख की जगह पे 4 लाख रहता, तो क्या होता था आपका? या यही जो हमने कॉपी किया, ठीक है। मेरा आउटफ्लो 5 लाख की जगह पे 10 लाख रहेगा, तो मैं क्या करूंगा, आई विल राइट 10 लाख एंड देन आई विल ट्राई टू गेट द वैल्यू। वैल्यू क्या आया, लेस देन 1 आया ना, यस और नो?
Yes, yes.
So if it is less than 1, we will try to reject. If it is greater than, we will try to accept. If it is less than 1, it is supposed to be rejected. Okay? So what are the criteria to be accept or reject? Here, if it is more than 0, accept. है ना? And here, if it is more than 1, less than 0, less than 1, समझा आप लोगों को? You'll understand it better when I'll take this illustration. Suppose ये आपका 5 लाख था and outflow कितना था, 4 लाख, 581 था, yes or no? हाँ या ना? This is your
Yes, sir.
inflow,
Yes, sir.
but my outflow is 6 lakh. फिर क्या होगा, माइनस में आ गया ना? अरे हाँ या ना? तो मैं जितना कमा
हाँ,
नहीं
हाँ,
रहा हूँ
सर।
उससे ज्यादा तो मेरा पैसा जा रहा है. I will never invest in those projects, and that is what is happened with Jet Airways and Kingfisher Airways. The cost of crude oil, the cost of renting, the cost of their maintenance was much higher than what they were collecting the revenue. Then what they have done? They have done another error. They have taken the loan, long-term loan, to repay the short-term liability, to purchase the fuel, to pay to the employees. They have taken loans from the bank. Again, there is another mismatch of financial management. That is why today is both companies are out of market. Understood? These are the
Yes,
basic
sir.
fundamental of financial management. Short-term finance is always used for short-term purposes. Medium-term finance to be used for medium-term purposes, and long-term finance to be used for long-term purposes. इसलिए देखो आज भी जेट एयरवेज का जितने भी एयरक्राफ्ट है वो तो पड़ा हुआ है, लेकिन चलाने के लिए पैसे नहीं, है ना? Because other than Jet Airways, there is no other private players who are going, who had, things where they were flying outside India. Very rare. Understood? So NPV may, if it is negative, to be rejected, and this is how today. For again, you are not practicing, which is very bad. I want you to practice this question. ये सारे क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस करने हैं. क्वेश्चंस भी है, आंसर्स भी है. अब ये these are the cash outflow, कितना पैसा गया. These are the cash inflow. उन्होंने सबको मल्टीप्लाई किया है. They got the present value. आउटफ्लो में इनफ्लो माइनस किया, पॉजिटिव आ रहा है. If it is positive, we will accept the project. If there are two projects, then we will see which one is giving the better NPV, net present value. And then accordingly, we will take up the decision, what we did for our case. Otherwise, positive RA means we are getting certain returns for the investment. So we will definitely go for such investment. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Does
Yes, sir.
EI and NPV questions, you please do it with your own. Okay, these questions you practice with your own. If there is one project which is involved for investment, there are two projects which required an investment, right? Similarly, for PI also you do it. The next week we will take it, next lecture we will take it up IRR. तो ये टॉपिक खत्म हो जाएगा. तो बाकी क्वेश्चन खुद से करो, जो नहीं समझ में आएगा वो मुझसे पूछो. ओके,
Yes, sir.
Sure, sir.
but please practice. I found today there were lack of practice. You have not practiced and case, which was traditional method, which was very simple, without considering PV factors. Please do it. See, there is no alternative of practice. Okay, until unless you will practice, you will not be able to get me the answers, and you will not be able to understand. It's all formula based, entire financial management. So as many times as you will do the formula, that will make your things more perfect. Okay, so I am taking this new topic first because you'll be learning for the first time, so I can devote more time. But if it will come to ratios and all, I will not devote that much time. I expect you to do it with your own, because you have learned those topics earlier, and it is just a repetition. So in MCOM, in spite of having the direct calculation, we'll be having reverse calculation of ratios. It's done. So let us meet when we have next lecture. That's it. Till then, kindly complete your assignment or problems which I have given you as an assignment.